Hi, I'm Mike Bogden.
And Craig Neville.
And this is the Island Park Weekly Weather Report for
Wednesday, March 20th, 2024, and of course those 6 days thereafter.
That's right, and this will be the day after the vernal equinox.
The spring equinox, that is correct,
That's
which
right.
means that today it's equal day and equal night.
That's right, and I don't know why they call it the vernal equinox. Unless you live in vernal Utah, then it would definitely be the vernal equinox.
And maybe that's where it came from, I don't know.
I don't know the answer to the question.
I'm just going to call it the spring equinox.
Let's call it that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about the weather, Craig.
So, it's been beautiful spring weather over the last couple of days, and that's
Yeah.
going to continue for today, Wednesday. Highs are going to make it up into the high 40s, maybe touching the 50 mark.
Yep.
And overnight lows are going to be in the mid to high 20s. And we're going to, Thursday, we'll bring it down a little bit.
to low 40s.
Mid-40s.
Mid-40s.
Mid-40s, and overnight low on Thursday is going to be, I believe it's going to be...
In the 20s.
In the mid-20s.
Yeah.
Mid to high 20s.
Yeah.
And then Friday,
we got some fun because we have a little bit of a weather system starting to blow in.
that is correct.
And it's an Arctic system, so which means the temperatures are going to drop, and there's going to be a chance of rain and or snow.
That's right. And actually, I think that Thursday we may see a little rain and a little snow mixed in.
Yep.
As the first part of that storm comes in, and then it's going to clear out. And then Friday will be mostly cloudy, partly cloudy. But the storm system that Mike is talking about is definitely going to move in Friday night going into Saturday.
Yep. So what we're looking at is we're actually looking at a storm that's going to the north of it, shooting over with this Arctic arrow over across just north of us, but we're going to catch the tail of it. So we're going to it's going to be a little more intermittent rather than just a solid storm. But we are going to get some moisture, but there's no predicting how much of this we're going to get because it looks like the clouds are going to be kind of intermixed. So we may get more, we may get less, and it's not going to be a real fast-moving storm. So, if it hovers over us, we could get a foot of snow out of this thing. So it just depends.
I don't think it's going to be that much.
No, but like I said, it just depends on where the clouds move. I'll stay in Montana, or it may shift down to us.
He's right.
So it just depends on kind of what's going to happen. But we are going to get moisture. It's going to be spring snow, which means it's going to be kind of slushy. Because the lows are going to be, the highs, are going to be pretty much above freezing the entire time of the storm.
So Friday, the highs are going to be low 40s. Saturday, we'll drop it down into the high 30s.
Yeah.
And then Sunday and Sunday, it'll be mid 30s. And then Monday, Tuesday, we're going to drop our high down to right around freezing.
Right around freezing.
Low 30s.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of what it looks like. And then nighttime temperatures are going to be in the 20s pretty much until we get to as the storm starts to shift out a little bit towards the end of the weekend and first part of next week. And that means that with the clouds going away a little bit more, we're going to be colder because it's still the Arctic blast. So
that is correct.
So
but I don't see that starting until probably Monday, Tuesday night.
Yeah. So as it does shift, it will start dropping temperatures down, because we'll still have the cold air.
But not below zero temperature.
No.
What we're looking at is Friday night, because the storm's going to start moving in, it's going to be a little bit warmer. Overnight low that night is going to be the low 30s, right around that freezing mark.
Yeah.
So a little bit on the warm side. And then Saturday night, Sunday night, we'll drop it back down into the mid 20s, then to the low 20s, and then Monday, Tuesday, overnight low is going to be the mid teens.
Yeah. So you just, like I said, it's just going to be normal spring action that we get up here, where, we get the snow. The good thing about having wet snow this time of year is it rots the snow out faster, which means
it helps take care of those hard snowbanks.
Yeah, so it kind of cleans stuff out a little bit, which is normal. We still need the moisture because we're not 100% of what we need to be yet. So having some spring moisture is good anyway. So, and hopefully it keeps the bears from coming down a little quicker than we want them to.
I'll keep
so.
my fingers crossed on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it stays like...
Oh, I'm ready.
Well, yeah.
I got my bear-proof garbage can.
I haven't put my bird feeder up yet, so I'm getting ready to retire the main one because it's getting close to the point where we're going to start seeing movement. So as soon as they can find grass to chew on, they're gonna start moving around. So we're getting close to grizzly season, so be aware of that. But like I said, we're going to get this storm in, and it looks like we're going to get a series of a few of these coming up. So this isn't going to be for the next week or 2 or 3 until we get into April. We're going to get this intermittently. So just prepare for some spring inclement weather with some bright spots in between. So that's kind of what we're looking at for right now. But it is gorgeous. It's nice seeing this. Definitely springtime.
Oh, it definitely is.
So
putting a smile on my face.
Yeah, having this nice sunny, clear weather right now is just gorgeous. I mean, hitting 50 degrees has been wonderful. Now, one thing I want to warn you guys all about is, we're still below freezing at night. And so this stuff melts off during the daytime, and then it freezes at night, and you could slip and fall real easy on everything.
That makes the ice incredibly slippery.
Yep, it does. So I would suggest you buy a bag of sand or a bag of ice melt, and scatter it around for you or your wife start moving around outside, because the chances of falling and breaking a hip are more now. So
yeah, that is correct. As a matter of fact, I bought me a bag just the other day.
There you go. Yeah, and the thing is, if you don't want to use ice melt, sand works fine. And in fact, sometimes
give you a little bit of traction.
Gives you the traction so you don't slip. And actually, sometimes it's better because it doesn't disperse into the snow itself and turn into mush.
Right.
It just goes on top and it just allows you to get traction on it. But anyways, it stays on top while it's melting. So anyway, just be aware of that. You make sure you get something. Protect yourself. Protect your wife. So you don't hurt yourself. But anyway, it's that time of year, and we're over here at the lake.
And Henry's Lake.
Yeah, we're on the North Shore.
Over by the fish hatchery.
Yeah, we just wanted to see how the ice is melting, and it's thinning out, but it's still there. But
the ice is there in the middle, but I'm not sure about getting off the edge, heading out towards the middle to do ice fishing at this point.
Well, it's definitely thinning out. There's still some thick places, I'm sure, but I would be a little cautious about climbing on the ice at this point. So. Yeah. But we're a little ways away from having this thing back to being water again. But it'll happen pretty soon. So anyway, with that, do you have anything you want to mention?
So I was just going to add to that the storm for Saturday, Sunday. Mike says we could get a foot. We need to be ready for that. But I think it's going to be more like about 2-3 inches, and then we will see some more snowflakes starting on Tuesday after we get a little bit of a reprieve on Monday.
Yeah, the thing is that it just depends on where the clouds hit. And that's, but it could be anywhere from a foot, could be 3 inches, could be 1.5 inches. It's not. Well,
be prepared for anything.
Yeah, we're not getting the brunt of the front. We're getting the tail. So it just depends on how it goes. But beware for whatever. Make sure that you've got your all your stuff cleaned out. Get your driveway cleared out while it's still before it gets mushier, because if it rains, it's going to get mushier. It's going to be harder for the guys to blow it. So if you're planning on getting your place cleared out, I'd recommend you try to get it done as soon as possible.
Do it sooner rather than later.
Yep. And then the other thing that's nice about it is that then when you get a little bit extra snow, it'll just melt.
Yeah.
So if you got 6 inches of snow on a plowed drive, it's going to melt up pretty quick anyway. You won't have to pay to get it done again. So anyway, with that, just enjoy yourselves. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say a little happy birthday.
Oh yeah, whose birthday?
Actually, it's my daughter's, my oldest daughter, Heidi.
Well, happy birthday, Heidi.
I won't say how old she is, because damn.
He said it, I didn't.
Yeah, so anyway, but happy birthday, sweetheart. Love you. Anyway, with that, I just want to wish you all the best, and remember that we love you guys. So from Idaho Park, this is Mike Bogden.
And Craig Neville of San Patchco.
All right, guys, take care. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.